So I wonder, if I had actually survived that whole fever dream, let's call it, would I have not told him? I feel like something bad is happening. A huge root. What? That is a huge root. White goo slowly seeps from the giant root. It flows down the hallway as if guided by some unseen force. Ugh. Disgusting. Hi. Who are you? Are you the doctor? I stumble upon something amongst the rubble. A strange, soft item. An effigy of sorts, it looks like. The tunnel has collapsed recently. The reinforced steel protruding from the debris has not been covered with rust yet. When I gaze into the tunnel, I notice a silhouette of a man on the ground. Suddenly, the man snaps to life, as if woken up from a deep slumber. Who goes there? I hear a faint, unnaturally distorted male voice. Are you one of them? The man attempts to get up, but fails. I can see him desperately flailing his limbs around. It's as if his back has been glued to the ground. No, please. As I approach him, he shuffles his legs nervously, as if trying to retreat into the collapsed tunnel. I didn't do anything, I beg you. I just wanted to pass, to get back to my family. The tree has blocked the only way out, the only path home, a huge, talking tree. I begged it to let me pass, but he wouldn't listen. I could not understand what it was saying to me, so we came here. The man props himself up on his elbows. With a huge effort, he tries to straighten his body, but something is firmly holding him by the back and the neck. I can't get up. The man drops onto the rubble and goes silent. He clenches his fists. My head hurts. The man places his hand on his forehead and feels a strange dent above his left brow. He freezes. What is this? He carefully inserts his index finger into the hole. His eyelid twitches. My stone. I hear a sound, as if an eggshell cracking. The forehead bends under his hand. The stranger pushes another finger into the hole. A thick goo spews from the wound. I can hear his skull cracking. My little stone. The man slowly removes his fingers from the hole in his head. A colorless ooze dripping from them. He's holding something. A round object. That's why. He swings his left hand and throws the object at me. A small, irregular ball bounces off my arm and lands at my feet. It looks like a bullet, but it's soft? Interesting. This is what put me to sleep. His head lifelessly drops to the concrete floor of the destroyed tunnel and goes still. Well, lovely talking to you, sir. Lovely talking to you. I'm gonna move the fuck on. A big sign on the door reads closed area. Okay. Squeak. Rusty iron cowbell. Okay. Do I want to go this way? I guess we're going to get out of that. Got it! Stay out of the water! There's something in the water. I just wanted to pass. Return to my family. Yeah, I get it. People wish to leave this place, but they cannot. Okay, this place is weird. No, I think there is actually something chasing me when I'm in the water. Yo! I just wanted the pass. Got it! Is it gone? It's gone. That's an eye.
Those are eyes. That's an ear. Those are eyes!
Some strange organic growths.
Yeah, I've noticed.
The fuck? A soft organism growing out of the ground.
Well.
Shiny stone. Tied to a wooden cross. A dried body of some man, only skin and bones, covered in roots. They are surprisingly well preserved. There's a small hole in his forehead. I'd say it's been lying here for more than 2 years. I think that just closed. Stairs? Stairs!
Where do stairs go?
Chapter 2? There's a whole other area! Oh shit, there's a whole other chapter! I thought I was almost done! A damaged compressor used to refill oxygen tanks. I should be able to fix it. Build.
I need... What?
I don't know what that is. So the doctor's out here.
Knife!
And tobacco.
Ooh! Rolling up some smoke, shall we?
Well, it's 8 a.m. Exploding barrel. The barrel is filled with highly flammable substances. It explodes in contact with fire. A burned book.
Okay, so how dangerous is this area?
It's covered in a thick layer of dust. It looks like no one has used it for a long time. But it smells of warm plastic and burned wires still. Interesting.
What is that? What is that?
Why are there so many explosive things here?
So is it gone?
Looks like the light has burned the shell away.
What?
Gas, a gas bottle. Flare, another knife, a note. Day 15, 13:15 hours. The compressor is broken. So is the lock on the trapdoor leading to the underground. Had to use a blowtorch. Fucking moisture. Day 2, 1200 hours. We took, what is that, 45 photos of the tree from the observation point in the vicinity of 3C. Oh, no. We took U5 photos of the tree. I think it's actually a U. Oh, so were these all the different areas of the woods? It grew twice its size in a month. Really quick, even for the local standards. Day 2, 15:20 hours. I'm slowly running out of oxygen. I've sent 2 men to search the nearby junkyard. Maybe we won't have to go back for spare parts for the compressor. Watch out for the cartage near the junkyard. Marked building on the map. Someone could be living there. Day 2, 18:12 hours. At least 10 locals lurking between the trees. How do they know about us? We won't be able to gather our equipment in time. The risk of getting detected is too high. We need to evac. Okay.
Q, can I has thing to store things?
Oh. Woo! That provides light! Why do I have the distinct feeling? Locked, I need a key. None of my keys fit, okay? Why do I have the distinct feeling that I'm going to have to explore at night? Oh, there's a door here. Interesting. I can't get in there. We'll just pour the last of it in there. So, cottage near the junkyard, okay. The village. There's a village!
Wait, is this outside the village?
Unless that's another village. This is a swamp. Good to know. No way that's the village. That's gotta be a separate village, right? No, this has to be an...
Yes, sir!
You fucking what? What are you? You...
Dead human oh, Joy! Joy! I have to fight human spiders now!
Okay, good to know that exists. I did not. I did fucking not. I fucking did. I hath been poisoned. Crows, something must have scared them off from the huge tree crown towering over the village.
Oh! Dead Mushroom Man. Awesome. I'm learning so much about this new area, it's great.
It's definitely not filled with horrors. Who are you?
Fishy? I don't need fishy. Hi, a cripple. How do you do, sir? Oh, wait. Bloody hell, you're alive. The old man extends his hand, blindly trying to reach me. You're not from around here, eh? You can't be, huh? All them lads are dead. It's only me. And... He finally finds my arm and grabs it. For a moment, he clutches my hand in silence. Then I can hear him mumbling under his breath. I don't have anything, mate. Only this chair, bloody hell. His gaze stops somewhere under the leaky barn ceiling. What? The old man suddenly jumps up. What are you saying? I feel its long fingernails digging into my hand. Ain't no fucking tree, that! It looks like a tree, but those faces. I know 'em, buggers. Every single one of 'em. So close and so fake. They're not real. They're not. From time to time, I thank God I went blind. I don't have to look at them. The old man lets go of my hand to lean against the broken back of the chair. He sighs with relief. It disgusts me. It fucking disgusts me. This buggery. This fucking scum. All the time. I have to listen to its pathetic blabber. Complaining all the time. As if I were supposed to believe it's human. That it's Mizoka. Yeah, right. You, sir, are the most human being out in the woods that I've encountered yet so far. He suddenly reaches towards me with both hands, almost falling from his chair. He grabs onto my sleeve. I feel all his weight on me. You, lad, you've got your hands and legs. Strong arms, I beg you. Get rid of that filth from my village. I can't bear another day of that abomination wailing and sobbing. I want to die in peace, fucking hell. I want to die in peace. Listen to me. I thought about it for a long time. I've had a lot of time to think, for fuck's sake. His eyes widen. His pupils are milky white. I can feel him climbing my coat. You need to find the basement. Jasiek's basement. I remember it. It's right next to the tree. The tree is too large, so if you can't reach it from the top, you've got to try from the bottom. Find the basement. And there, surely, you'll find the tree's roots. The bloody thing must have roots. That's where they are. Destroy them, pull them, drag them, twist the fuck out of them. You'll find a way, eh? I know you will. The old man slides down my coat, straight into his destroyed wheelchair. For a moment he searches for his stone, which he uses to prop himself up against the muddy floor of the barn. Thank you, thank you. What can I show you? Photo of a road? The old man grabs the photograph, feels it, then takes out a small glass object from his pocket and puts it to his eye. The road home. What a load of bollocks. The road to madness is what it is. Okay. Years ago, when my eyes were good, people used to pass through here. They would leave their huts and go there, where that damn tree grows. They would often leave at night, so that no one could see them. They went into the deep, dark woods and never came back. Some of them would say they're going home, but most of them were silent. I don't know. The land has changed. The trees have cut us off from the rest of the world. But home for me has always been here. With that rock that you keep groping? Weirdly, then that monstrous moaning abomination grew out of the ground. It blocked the passage, and that's that. No one has managed to pass through since then. Maybe people found some other place. Maybe they just died at the swamps like the rest of us. If you come across some wheels, 2 little wheels, so that I could fix me chair, maybe you would benefit from it as well. Mayhaps I would, sir, mayhaps I would. No one lives around here anymore. Everyone is dead. Only sometimes... The man lowers his voice. Sometimes I hear footsteps. They wake me up at night. The sound of bare feet against the floor, and bells, sort of. They come out of nowhere. They move towards the trees, then come back. They pass me and fall silent. They're like a nightmare. A bloody nightmare. It used to be different here. First the woods changed. The trees started sprouting up everywhere. We were cut off. Then the water flooded our fields. People went crazy out of hunger. They fought over food. What are you going on about again? The old man leans towards me, scowling. The wheelchair? The war took me legs. Then those wankers burned me house. And me pigs. But it was years after the war. They said it was to fight the disease. So they said, in my Zaka. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. The disease took her from me. All I have is this wheelchair. And this land. Alright, lovely to meet you, guy. I'll see if I can't find you some wheels for your chair. Lovely talking to you, lovely meeting you. It's almost 3 o'clock. I must leave, sir. I probably shouldn't have undid that. But I did. And we're gonna stick with that. That's a limb. That's a limb. So, everybody here... Base of the tree, okay? You're going the opposite way! Thank you! That's what I was curious about. And the tree? Yes, sir! And you're going the opposite way. Where am I going? Sir, is it this way? I believe it's this way. I'm just gonna push the tree. I'm just truck along. If I die, I die. I'm now less confident saying that. I hear something. Is it in the tree? Oh. Talking tree. What do you want, talking tree? Oh. I see why it talks. I think I have a thumbnail.
The tree is gigantic. Its bark stays in constant motion. It swells up and collapses into itself, as if breathing. I see human silhouettes growing out of the tree trunk. They're also moving, as if gesturing in slow motion. Dozens of mouths repeat their lines simultaneously, creating a uniform, noisy murmur. Between the boughs, I catch a man's gaze. It's fixed on me. His body, similarly to the other beings, seems to form an integral part of the tree. His limbs are gnarled and his face is grotesquely deformed. He's the only one to acknowledge my presence. His hand slowly raises, pointing to something on the horizon. Above the roofs of the destroyed village, the man's lips are moving, but the ghastly murmur of the other voices drowns out his words. Kick the tree, hoping that the voices will go silent. Try to climb the tree. Look at the lips of the person talking to me. Let's go with that. Even though the figure speaks sluggishly, it is too high for me to read its lips properly. I think one of the words is radio. I'm not gonna kick the tree. And I feel like it's a bad idea to climb it. I'm barely able to make out any conversations and squabbles from the horrible noise of the tree boughs. You took everything from us. The shouts come from an old man. Only the tip of his head and one of his arms stick out from between the tightly crowded bodies. You stole it, thieves. May the dogs piss on your faces. Right next to him, a woman's head, wobbling from side to side, repeats, "We were hungry, we were hungry." Another figure hiding his face under an enormous root lets out a chilling shriek. Quiet! Fucking quiet! Leave us in peace! Shut up! He is interrupted by a man next to him, his intestines hanging out from his stomach. It was our common good. It was meant for all of us. You stole it! High above, at the top of the crown, two silhouettes hanging side by side from their hands and legs grown into the trunk are trying to bite each other's faces off. And people came to see this tree? I notice a little smiling face of a girl gazing at me from behind the cluster of sleeping heads, oblivious to the chaos around her. She studies me with curiosity. Just next to her, a massive man calmly hums some melody. The lullaby drowns in the overwhelming noise surrounding the tree. So there's a basement around here somewhere. Is this? Habya! Shovel blade! That's useful. Food inventory. Let's see, 826 potatoes. Jessica is dead? I don't know how that... We're down to 26. 6 potatoes. Half a loaf of bread, 2 liters of gasoline, plus 1 potato. Jessic's. 822, done. 823, minus 5 potatoes, plus 1 dug. 824, minus 3 potatoes. 824, minus 4 potatoes. 825, minus 3 potatoes. Okay, they were running out of potatoes. Basement hatch. Examine.
The hatch leading to the basement is blocked from the inside. The marks on it suggest someone tried to break it open. There's another basement hatch. Okay. Down we go. I have another torch, right? I don't have another torch. Okay. Well. A hole in the wall of the basement. It must have been made by the growing roots. Should I not look at that? Got it. I think I'm gonna stay away from that. Who's there? What do you want? I don't know. I'm coming to say hi. Leave. I cannot leave yet, sir. My feet are slowly sinking in the soft, quaggy floor. I can barely move, as if someone was holding me by the ankles. Good to know. Oh. The water is dark and cloudy. The corridor seems very long. I'll probably run out of oxygen. I won't be able to swim through this passage without an oxygen tank. Okay, so I need an oxygen tank to complete this. So this is the next end goal, is what you're telling me. Got it. Good to know. That's all I really need to know. Alright, well, I suppose I'll go do what I can to set up shop in the new hideout. I'm not gonna survive a night, though. Come here now, come! What? What happened? Eh? The basement is flooded, eh? Am I right? Dogs, barks, everything is fucking flooded.
He turns around as if looking for something.
Eh? What? Ah, yes. Elephants, fucking plonkers. What? Never seen elephants, matey. Yeah, we have these elephants here, you see. They live here in the southern part of the swamp. Their hut is in the thicket, in the flooded forest. Since the woods trapped us here, they keep to themselves. They don't fancy us bloody elephants. They have these oxygen tanks, lots of tanks, and if the basement is flooded, you could use an oxygen tank, eh? What's this food inventory about? All sorts of things used to happen in our village. Sometimes a mug got punched for some silly thing.
A faint smile appears on the man's face, but we always sticked together.
What?
We always sticked together when the time came we had to. I sometimes hear the echoes of those times in the trees' moans. That frickin' monstrosity won't let me forget.
Alright, well, thank you for informing me. I must go attempt to survive. Oh, for fuck's sake, of course I walked right into it. This is not the best place to be because there's a big asshole here. Yeah, there's like no good spot to be here. They don't have enough. Ah, I need more nails. Can I at least barricade this? Well, I have stuff to cook, right? Yeah, let's go for a trip. Get a new ability at least. Oh, shit. Careful, step 1 today, you won't trigger a trap. Appetite, I will be able to restore my health by eating wood. Interesting. Scream, once a day I'll be able to scare off nearby enemies. That is so useful. And I'll take the stamina thing.